think that people could handle crime in DC based off of the fact that it has come down from its highest point. That doesn't mean there isn't room to do better. It just
Maybe
means,
if you believe those statistics,
but you don't have
that were
to
manipulated.
The biggest thing, I think, is when Trump does this press conference and says he wants to give police authority to do whatever they want. I think for me that's concerning because it's going to raise a slew of constitutional issues. I also know that you and I agree on stop and frisk and that being a poor policy. And I understand that when national or local police are in the officer and given the in the position of power and given the authority to kind of look through anyone, stop crime in any way. That was largely unsuccessful in New York. And so when we come here and think about how the communities will be affected and we're piling everyone together, homeless people, people of color, young people, Black people are 5 times more, according to the NAACP, more likely to be stopped by the police than white people. And so when we have these issues coming up and Trump is just pointing out young kids, we know what these coded messages mean. And so that's my biggest...
5 times more likely to be involved in the city of D.C. because they're more likely to be involved in criminal activity.
Yeah, but also
there's a disproportionate.
But the people that are not, are constantly being berated like they were with stop and frisk, and that door has already been opened. We've seen how this works. So without some strategy and programs to maybe get youth off the street, right? The incidents you're talking about in your neighborhood are young people are running around late at night. Right. Okay, so what about actually rectifying some of these things? What about finding things or activities for young kids that don't have things to do to be occupied? What about trying to find rehabilitation programs for homeless people that are on drugs?
Sure, I support
I want to hear
that.
solutions.